Hi, and welcome back to another gameplay video. I think we have tried everything in here. So I think there's only two things we could do. We could either go further out without shoes, or we could take some of this homeless man's stuff. Whoa.
Damn it. What's going on? It's amazing.
Again.
Everything's changing again. Everything.
Weird.
Everything is mutating. And I haven't even moved. I don't understand. I don't understand anything.
Still really weird. Oh. So, we have talked to this man. We haven't touched his stuff, and I don't know if I want to. We don't really have much stuff to use. We have looked at the car, but we haven't gone further. Let's try.
No. With my foot in this condition, I wouldn't get very far. I think it would be better to go back inside the trailer and try to take care of this wound. It doesn't look too good.
Okay. But we were inside. So
impossible.
Locked.
It's locked. I'm afraid my host forgot to unlock it before he left.
So weird.
I'm not going to snuff out this oil lamp. This place looks sinister enough with light.
Okay. But you just told me to fix the wound. And this door is still locked. Yeah.
It's no use. It won't open. I heard Rod bolt it from inside.
Weird. And we have this protruding spring. We can't do anything with that.
Better not. The squeak of the protruding bed spring scraping against this metal lid would grate on my nerves.
Okay.
I don't see anything here that could be covered. The oil lamp is the only source of light in this part of the trailer. Better not fool with it. I might end up in complete darkness. Use this here? How?
Yeah, I wonder that too. But as with all adventure games, you try everything.
I don't see anything here that could be covered.
Yeah.
If I want to open up the closet, this isn't the way.
You don't say.
I don't think I'd gain anything by using this here.
No. That's fair.
I don't see anything here that could be covered.
Okay. See if we can use...
I'd only end up scratching or breaking it. Best to leave it alone.
It's a pen.
This wardrobe isn't mine. I better not leave anything inside. I just don't see it. It's difficult to find a different use for this notebook, other than writing in it.
Okay. So, could I write in it? Nope. Well, I have to touch his stuff then. That's not much to it. So I'll try grab some stuff.
Hey, you! Don't even think of putting your paws on that shopping cart! Stay away from my stuff, or I swear I'll rip your guts out with my bare hands!
Okay, calm down. I won't touch anything.
Do you want a lid?
I'd better hold on to it. I don't think anyone else would be interested in this old dented piece of metal.
Okay.
Let's see. I could swear that the lid is just the right size for this drum.
Yep.
Perfect.
So now we have a hot
Damn
lid.
it! What's going on? This damn shithole is going to be the end of us.
I'll have to do this quickly before this man stops coughing.
What's going
Let's see
on?
what we have here. Ugh. I don't see anything but rotten food, tattered clothes, and trash. Wait a minute.
Damn it.
It seems like there's
What's
also a small
going on?
billfold with a bunch of credit cards. What the hell is this guy doing with so much plastic money?
A person can't even breathe in this hellhole anymore.
I have no intention of putting my hand back in there. There's nothing else in that shopping cart that interests me.
Okay.
This guy's in no condition to hold a conversation right now.
A person can't even breathe in this hellhole anymore.
Okay. So now we got some credit cards.
Time has left these hinges bent and rusted. There's no way I'm going to be able to break open
They
this
mean
door
to
with my
kill
bare
us
hands.
all. That's what they want.
This guy's...
Okay, so perhaps I could use the credit card to open something up.
Let's see if I can do this. Good.
Okay.
The mechanism gave way in the first try, but the card is trashed. For my sake, I hope that guy outside never finds out about this.
Okay. See here, we have a pillowcase. We have a bottle of whiskey. And we had some shoes.
Not just yet. I'm grateful to Rod for his hospitality, but these old shoes don't look very clean. It won't take more than a few hours for the wound on my foot to turn really ugly. And the last thing I need now is a serious infection.
Yeah. So, we use
For
this
now,
for
it's just a
this.
pillowcase. I don't see any point in soaking it in liquor.
Okay. So let's do something
Okay.
with it.
Let's see how well this protruding bed spring can cut.
Yep. Now we have some scraps, bandages. Oh, that's really
I'll use a little of what's in the bottle to soak the bandages.
happenstance. Oh, soak bandages, of course. And can we use it on your foot? No.
This wardrobe isn't mine. I better not leave anything inside. I'd only... The oil lamp is the only source of light in this part of the trailer. Better not fool with it. I might end up in complete darkness.
So how do I use this then?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Okay.
The bandages are already soaked enough. In fact, the whiskey has started to drip onto the floor.
Do I need to drink? Nope. The logical would be to put those on my foot, right?
This wardrobe is... Putting these bandages on... It doesn't... Putting these bandages on this wouldn't help.
No, it wouldn't help at all. It would pretty much help on my feet. Ah. Why? Oh, we try to go outside again then. Do we have feet here? No. Here.
Damn it! What's going on?
I'm not going to do it. The entire world has been reduced to ashes. I don't quite see how...
This shithole is going to be the death of us.
I don't think...
This filthy shithole is going to be the death of us.
I don't think it's a good idea to offer him a swig. The guy's already pretty unhinged.
Okay. But
They mean to kill us
if
all.
I don't,
That's what they...
can't use it on my shoes. I can't take the
Here
shoes.
goes. I'll use the bandages on my foot. I hope the
That
alcohol
was
is enough
not
to keep it from getting
logical.
infected.
Ah.
Let's pray this improvised remedy doesn't lead to a delightful case of gangrene.
What bastard put a lid on the drum? You tried to suffocate me, you bunch of assholes!
I think that guy out there just discovered the reason for a sudden coughing fit.
Some coward in this shithole wanted to suffocate me! Me! Who was it? Who was it? Come back here so I can give you back your lid, you son of a bitch!
Did you hear that noise, Rod?
Took that wall.
What's going on out there?
I don't know. I'll go have a look. I think it's that poor drunk who's always hanging around the trailer. He's kicking up a fuss again. It's a good thing poor Colin can't hear his insults.
Don't ever say anything like that again, Rod.
I'm sorry, honey. I wasn't thinking.
Huh. So we made progress. See if we can go in here and talk to them. Maybe we get more story.
What are you doing here? Get out of here! You've no business being in this room!
Rod, I'm sorry. But what's going on?
Get out of here, Michael! You didn't see anything, understood? Out! Out!
Okay.
Excuse my outburst, Michael. I shouldn't have behaved that way. It's not like me. But this new world brings out the worst in all of us. It's just that I can't stand to see Colin suffer this way. So for your own good, please, stay away from this room.
Away?
I will.
Why?
It's no use trying to hide it. You're bound to find out sooner or later. Colin is very sick, and the authorities claim his illness is highly contagious.
Highly contagious? Is he one of the dissolved?
Michael! I won't let anyone use that word in my house! Yes, Colin caught that damn disease.
Okay. Let's find out more about the disease then. It's... how do you get
How
it?
did Colin get infected?
We don't know. No one knows how the disease is spread. The only thing we know is that the disease appeared after the catastrophe, and that it's spreading like wildfire.
So the Great Wave brought the dissolved with it?
Yes, but don't use that word again. Not in this house, anyway. It's so cruel and disrespectful. In effect, that's the only thing we know for sure about all this insanity. The Great Wave took everything from us, and left us with this epidemic.
Okay.
And what exactly does the disease consist of?
I don't know, Michael. No one really does. The only news is what the army brings us. They say the disease is highly contagious, and it's our duty to turn over all victims to the cleanup brigades. But no one has ever come back after being carried off in one of those ambulances. No one. So we can't let them take Colin, do you understand?
Yes, of course I understand.
They say that all the victims are condemned, that there's no salvation for anyone. That at the end of their suffering and their trances
like
lies certain
somebody
death.
is trying to hide
I think
something.
that even the army is afraid of the victims.
Covering something up.
Really strange things happen around them, Michael. Things you wouldn't believe.
Maybe they use them. Maybe they carry them off and use them for experimentation, or maybe they can serve as some other purpose in some war or something. Maybe they have powers.
What things happen around people infected with the disease?
Strange things with no possible explanation. In their trances, they go places, Michael. They bring back information. They know things. They talk to people who are no longer with us. And we've been living like this for weeks. The things that are happening around Colin are getting more and more confusing and hard to bear.
Talking to the dead? Jesus. This man's nerves are shot from the exhaustion and stress. What's happening to Colin is terrible. If only there was something I could do.
Well, Michael, you can help us. I'm convinced that our finding you was no coincidence. You've got to help us.
Okay. But you said that yourself that victims are condemned. What can I do? Getting involved looks dangerous. I saw that shooting out there, there's also the possibility of infection. Ah! I don't care.
But you said yourself that all the victims are condemned. What can I do?
No, all is not lost. In the camp there are rumors of a cure. It seems that in the city, on the other side of the fence, the victims have access to a drug. But we can't get it here. And my contacts out there, well, let's just say they can't do anything to help.
Okay. So there's a cure. Yeah.
So there's a drug that can cure them.
Yes, but they say that producing it takes a long time and is very expensive. And so it's reserved for city dwellers who can afford to pay for it. Get us that drug, Michael. I beg of you, please. Colin's time is running out.
Check. We got a quest. Getting involved looks dangerous. I saw a shooting out there.
Getting involved looks dangerous. I saw that shooting out there. There's also the possibility of infection.
Infection? Are you afraid for your life, Michael? Without our help, you'd be dead right now. Dead. Don't forget that. What's more, I could help you in return. I could help you get back what you lost. Don't you see?
Give me back what I lost? But you hardly know me, Rod.
I know the essential part, Michael. I know that you're a blankhead.
Blankhead? What the devil does that mean?
A blankhead is a person with no memories, who can't remember anything. It seems that the Great Wave had an enormous neurological impact on certain people, Michael. You're not the only one, or even the worst case. There are people who even forgot how to talk and how to walk after the explosion. Some ended up dying of starvation. They forgot what food looked like, how to chew it, even that eating was a necessity. You can consider yourself lucky. You still remember how to keep yourself alive. And that's the important thing. The natural recovery process is slow. It can take months, if at all. Listen to me, Michael. A man without memories is just a shadow. Or even worse, he's nobody. I still have some contacts out there. I was an important man in the municipal government. I could trace your name, your data in public records, your fingerprints. I could restore your whole life in the blink of an eye. But please, help us.
I'm grateful for your help, Rod, and for everything you people have done for me. But...
Listen to me, Michael. We know that it's possible that our son is condemned to die. In fact, my wife and I have everything prepared for when he leaves us. Our child is the only thing that keeps us holding on in the new world. Nothing would have any meaning for us without him. So if there is even the slightest chance of saving him, we are prepared to do whatever it takes. Please, Michael, help us.
Okay.
For God's sake, listen to him. He's just a child.
Rod, come in here, quickly!
Bring us that cure, and we'll help you get your life back. Colin is our only hope in this new world. Help us save our future, and I'll give you back your past. I promise you. Goodbye, Michael.
No, Rod, wait. Bring a drug? Is he out of his mind? That man wants me to put his son's life in my hands? I can barely remember who I am. When I probably wouldn't last more than a few hours out there. But Rod was right. A man without a past is nothing more than a shadow. He offered to help me get my life back, my memories. So if I want answers, I have only one possible course of action: to get that drug.
Okay, that seems like a bit of a extortion. But then again, yeah, who can you trust when you don't remember anything? And he seems decent enough, but I think there's gonna be a twist to the story, and we still have a lot to go. It's gonna be nice. If you like this content, please give it a like. See you in the next video.